Good morning, everybody. Mike Vaki, Princetontrader.com, here for ntmarkets.com with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, S&P 500, E-mini futures daily chart, and what we saw yesterday was an inability to take out the 2122 area from Monday. You had a potential area at 2111.25 that was really going to try to be kind of a floor. We haven't seen floors in a while. That was violated in the overnight. And it just brings me back to what I've been saying, which is that this is a two-sided market. And now you've got a two-sided market wrapped up in a headline situation with respect to Greece. So, it's a situation where you need to control size, you need to take profits when you have them, and you need to use stops because it only takes one headline to blow up your day or blow up your week. So you got to be very careful. It's not a time to be ideological. It's not a time to load the boat. It's just not that kind of environment. Anything can move up or down. And when Greece gets, when this little chapter of the Greece saga gets resolved, you're going to see violent moves. I think you're going to see violent moves in both directions. And if those violent moves in both directions, stop you out, that's fine. You've got a plan for that, which is why you take profits when you have them. And you need to be ready for the next opportunity. And it's a lot easier to be ready for the next opportunity after taking a couple handle loss than trying to find the next opportunity when you're buried like 20 handles and you've been adding for 3 or 4 days, and then we finally do make a bottom or we make a top, and then we go from there. You're done at that point. You're emotionally done. You're probably, your account's pretty much done, and you're not in a position to take advantage of the next opportunity. So don't put yourself in that situation. Control size, use stops, look for consistency. Don't look for home runs. I mean, we talk about doing 4 handles a day. And if you're able to do 4 handles a day on a consistent basis, on average, a lot of these other goals that people have with respect to trading are very unrealistic. If you're able to accomplish 4 handles a day on average over days, weeks, and months, everything else is going to take care of itself on just 4 handles. People, you can't, this is a business of greed, and you have to set all that stuff aside, and you have to focus on risk and focus on consistency and focus on setups, and that's what we try to do. So what are we looking at today? Well, you've got 2108 quarter on the down. If that gets violated, then I think a move down to test the middle band at 2099 is pretty reasonable. On the upside, if you break above 22, then you're going to continue to see the upper band be magnetized for a move up to 2130. Now, all of this can happen in an instant on a Greek headline, and it can be reversed on an instant on a Greek headline. So, take that with a grain of salt. What I'm going to be watching for off the open is, do we get another dip buy? And can that dip buy take out the 2116.42 area of the daily pivot and the 2117 area, which was a problem yesterday afternoon? If it can, then the bulls have a chance to start building higher lows for a move higher. If 1617 continues to be resistance, then that's going to embolden the bears for a move down to middle band. All right, everybody have a good day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Come check out the chat room. Come see some of these principles I was talking about this morning in action. We would love to meet you. Lots of new people starting, lots of new people converting subscriptions, and it's a great time to start because you'll be learning along with a lot of other people. All right, I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.